Reliability and predictability, a prescription for marital success?
According to Dr. Miguel, but I don't know a whole lot of women out there wants their man to think that they are predictable. You know, we like to mix it up.
Yeah, for sure. So you're not buying what he's saying?
Well, not really, no.
Okay, all right.
And if you look at Lindy, Lindy is far from predictable.
So you're like, how the hell is that possible?
You better take off those glasses.
See her for who she really is.
Who she really is.
Okay.
Because she got that beast.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, welcome to Cliff Alerts. Today we're going to be talking about Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 15, episode number 10.
But before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Please send us your comments and click that notification button so you know when we upload new content. And we say thank you for doing that, and thank you for your support of this channel.
She got that beast, huh?
Every woman does. Woo. And it's important for you to know that beast within us.
No question.
And to be able to check her. Because if left out of control, she can drag you and everybody with her.
Hope you listening, Miguel. Anyway, the episode begins with Miguel showing off his culinary skills. I see you, doctor.
I like that about him, that he makes her breakfast.
Yes.
I think that's pretty cool.
Reminded of somebody else I know.
All right. You make breakfast. We appreciate that.
Oh, I'm glad. Hey, he ain't the only one that got a little bit of culinary skills.
I know.
Do a little something.
We're not talking about you, though.
Yeah, you're right.
About
you're right. Well, anyway, Lindy seems like she's very pleased by those kinds of gestures as far as her hubby is concerned.
And Miguel is very affectionate. She's talking to the camera and he's leaning over and giving her a kiss.
Comfortable.
They're like, married people in their groove.
Comfortable.
They sure enough do look comfortable.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So then we jump ahead to day 30 and they're planning a boating outing, a boating trip.
Yes, they're going on the water, which is always great.
You tell them.
I mean, they're dressed in their coats. You could see it probably was a little chilly, but they didn't mind that. They came prepared and they had their blankets and what have you. And they were wrapped up and they were discussing how good it feels to be with each other.
Husband and wife, yeah.
Miguel said she feels familiar to him, and this is the best possible scenario that he could have ever written in his head, and he's really thankful that stuff is working out for them.
Yeah, he says a step in the right direction as far as he's concerned, and that they seem to be laughing a lot, which is also a good sign for them. You know what I mean?
Right, and Miguel said he has thrown away his angst about the unknown, and he has put that aside, and he's just enjoying himself and his time with Lindy, and he believes that if they can keep it going at this pace and at this tone and measure, they're gonna be fine.
Yeah, he said that it didn't feel like they were married for 30 days. That means the time is kind of moving, smoothly, and he's not even clock watching her,
Yeah, and unfortunately, Miguel thinks that he has seen the worst of Lindy. But
hail to the night.
I don't think so. That's an ongoing. Have you seen the worst of Lindy?
I know I haven't. I don't know about y'all viewers, but I know I have. Now that's just from a viewer's perspective. Tell me so.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. We all have that beast, and that beast needs a good talking to and dressing down, and you gotta take control of that beast. Lay hands on her, strap her down if you have to. Sometimes you gotta drop kick her.
What?
But you gotta keep that beast in check because she could drag you and everything around you quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Drop kick her.
You gotta drop kick her. The struggle is real.
Apparently it is. Contain that beast. I'm learning something, y'all.
You don't want the beast to come out just in your time.
That I'm damn sure.
You don't want the beast to come out with the kids, the children, the friends, the colleagues. You gotta check the beast constantly.
Well, let me give Lindy a little bit of credit. Okay, she does admit that Miguel is doing his best to make her feel comfortable and secure.
Yeah, and I think because, as she said last week, she respects him so much that she's trying to contain that angst that she feels because she's accustomed to letting that lady fly, and she gotta strap her up and sit on her. You know, rabbit punch, if you will.
Oh my goodness! Not come to that. She needs to show her beast the hands.
The beast is real.
What? Okay.
You know that.
Yeah. Got a witness,
Anyway,
I think it was at that time they received a knock on the door from the producers, show producers, and all that, receiving a gift basket.
Yeah, and
a wedding gift basket.
It seemed like they enjoyed their time on the water, so they were at the house.
Yeah.
Kicking back, and they got a wedding basket with, of course, some bubbly, and they had a framed copy of their vows and photographs of how they got married.
Wedding day mementos.
Absolutely,
yeah.
And they were looking through it. And Miguel commented that Lindy was a little snarky with her negative comments.
Because she remembers how she was feeling uncomfortable the day of the wedding ceremony and unsure about what was going to happen, so forth and so on. And Miguel was like, there were other parts to this.
Yeah, and I think Miguel is clearly, you could tell he's falling in love with her. Because he wants to get into that, like, wow, the day of. He wants to romanticize the memory of, and she's poo-pooing on what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So you could tell he is softening towards her.
Yeah, and at that point he read his marital vows.
Yeah.
That was like really good.
Yeah. You've seen a different sensitive side of Miguel. That is different from what he was presenting before. He is one of the men that I think is actually changing as the series go on.
He's evolving, huh?
He is. That's what I believe. And Lindy as well.
Yeah, Lindy says that Miguel's living up to his marital vows 100% as far as she's concerned, and she even loves the gray hair and his goatee.
Yeah. She got a good-looking brother on her hands, and she's appreciating that.
Absolutely.
And you could see they both feel a kind of way about each other.
A natural progression. It's been fun with both of them, according to both Lindy and Miguel. And as far as they're concerned, Lindy says the only thing that she thinks that they need is more time.
Yeah, they do need more time to really get to know each other for her to reveal more of that beast, for him to get to know her and forgive her, what have you. Then you know how your life with that person is going to be.
You notice that Miguel has not even mentioned recently, and this could be editing, this whole notion of decision day.
That's what I think. Watching this one, I thought that you're not even hearing that anymore.
Not hearing that anymore.
So that means I just think he's getting softer. They're coming closer and closer together.
Yes, as part of that celebration that they had started with one another, the producers invited all the couples to come together and get on a party bus to a destination where they're talking about and celebrating as a group this whole notion of being married for 30 days, 1 month in. They did get a chance to say a few words to the group or in front of the group about how things are going with them. And Miguel says or conveys to the group that as far as he's concerned, things are going better than he expected.
Right. And as we said, that's a good thing. It seemed like they're gelling. It seemed like they're moving forward. It seemed like the fears or angst they may have had are falling away and they're getting to know each other, and as a result, their feelings are developing. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, and Lindy says that as far as she's concerned, marriage is a lot of work, but as far as she, she is where, where they are in the process right now. Miguel is definitely worth the work.
And I like that Miguel said he is no longer afraid of the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting that aside, and it's good to see.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also good to see Lindy taking a hold of herself.
Right.
Because, we laugh about it, but you really got to control that beast.
Mm-hmm.
Because that beast can destroy a whole lot of goodness.
Out of nowhere.
And you don't want that happening in your life.
Yeah, they seem like they're on the right path in a good place right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like seeing it.
That's all we have. Please like, share, and subscribe, and send those comments. Tell us what you think, and we will respond accordingly. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next bit.
Bye.
Bye-bye.